Hi everyone.
Did you drag anybody else?
How are you doing?
Good.
Congratulations to everyone that is here. If you're here, it clearly, is obvious that you mean a lot to me. And I admire your efforts that you put into your career. And this is the first very episode that I'm having, for my first podcast. So I just want us to relax, just let's share, let's just open up, I tagged it as from ambition to achievement. I know that when I called everyone here, I had different reactions to the podcast. And I said to myself, what is the one significant thing and reaction I got is that we don't really celebrate ourselves. We don't celebrate ourselves. We tend to look down on how much and how far we've gone. So you ask yourself, what have I done? What haven't you done? What haven't you done? The fact that you are in a career or you have moved to one or two shows that you're winning. It shows that you're blossoming. And for the very little effort that you've put into your work and your career, I'm just here to celebrate each and every one.
Thank you.
Yeah, feel free to clap for yourself. You all, first of all, you all are looking really beautiful. Like you kept to the code, the Afrocentric code. And I really love you guys for just, making it down here. So we're ready to start. First off, I would like us to introduce ourselves. I'll start by introducing myself, and then we'll just go round this way. My name is Ekene Okocha. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ekene Okocha. I am the CEO of Lasmorin Fabrics and Design and Just Surprises. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and I'm a fashion designer. I've been into the fashion business for about 10 years. I have been into the surprise business too for like 3 years, still growing it, still not there, still trying to restructure as much as I can. And yeah, maybe as we go forward, you know more about me and how far I've come. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Nice.
Yeah. What do you think? Yeah, you can go.
Okay. My name is Ini Otumala. So I'm into a lot of things. Okay, first off, I'm a travel consultant. I've been in tour in travel and tours for like forever, but I've not been big on it because it's stressful somehow. And then I found passion in cooking. Wow. I just love cooking. I just cook. I mean, I make up things in my mind and I cook. So I found passion in cooking. I can cook the entire. Everybody I know come to my house like, well, I say, what are you doing? What? Can't make money from this thing. I said, oh really? I can make money from it. Okay, let's get to work. And that's why we're here today. Wow. So this is MD CEO of Sumptuous Moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We take care of events. We take care of family, small gathering, large gathering, lunch. It's just getting started.
You guys need to taste her afran.
I have.
Oh, you are? No. Forget it. If you haven't tasted her afran, you haven't eaten afran.
We're just getting started. So that's why we're here today. So when my friend called me, like she said, I said, we have not started the journey. Say you have done too well already. Let's talk about it. And that's why we're here today.
Nice.
Nice to meet you. If your afan wasn't nice, I would have complained because you are a private. Okay, so my name is Queenette Iseme Enilama. I like to introduce my names, right? I wear many hats. I am an educator, an educational consultant. I'm a coach, a therapist, an author, and a pastor. Sometimes I do voiceovers on the side, right? So I've done many things, from children to adults to communities to boys, especially. I have a passion for boys.
Great.
Yeah. Because I feel like the boy child is kind of neglected.
I'll bring my boys to you.
And and then again, I know that a lot of us are working with trauma in one way or the other, and we're broken. I don't like to say that we're broken people. I say that when we have capacity, we're built up, right? So I like to zero in on your soul because it's very important to your essence of being. So if your soul is not okay, you can't even do business. So
Yeah.
Of course.
That's
Very
true.
correct.
Yeah, so that's
Don't
why.
worry.
Yeah.
And
Nice to meet
sorry, not to cause anyone short, but her book is very fantastic. I bought her book even when I didn't have a boy.
Boy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
right.
read it. So
That's the
please,
secret to having a boy.
yeah,
You should,
please,
yeah.
yeah, I bought her
What's
book
the
and
title?
I can't remember
Two.
now.
One is affirmation for boys.
Yeah.
The other one is my body.
My body,
Talking
yeah.
about hygiene for
hygiene.
boys.
Oh, right.
Great. I think everyone should at least get one of it. It's
No, no need to make for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Ifoma Ero, the CEO of White Pendulum Properties.
Oh,
Okay, let me just give a very small brief. My passion for real estate started from the fact that I've always wanted more. Because I watched my mom. My mom was my first role model. And my mom acquired properties growing up, and I saw how that transformed us. So really because of this podcast, because I'm talking about that. So I was an ex-banker for well over 16 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm a certified real estate consultant and a financial advisory consultant. That stemmed from the fact that I was in banking. So it's been an amazing ride so far, and I'm very grateful and happy to do what I do.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
My fellow banker.
So we have like 3 bankers.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're not
we
exiting.
have 3
Okay,
bankers
so
here.
my name is Ejo Ibuchukwu, but everybody calls me
I call her
Gege.
Gege.
So much so that a lot of people go, some people wrote me checks and they actually put Gege. I
Ah,
said,
okay.
Gege is so I had to add it to my social timeline, so Facebook, Instagram, and also people can locate me.
Locate
Because
you.
that's the name they know me as
yeah.
outside the official environment. So I've been in banking for 16 years.
Wow.
I'm a chartered accountant.
Mhm.
Basically, I'm a business manager currently. I manage a branch. And I wouldn't say I started out to be a banker. I'm an engineer.
Ooh,
and
that's
so engineer turned banker. But I guess I've always had a passion for mathematics and analysis, and I love to help people. So in the banking, I was initially in service, customer service and all, but I translated to sales, yes, because I love meeting people. I love meeting business people so that I can impact really and just see how do I help your business grow, so I'm a financial consultant, like she said, do consulting for businesses. And then I'm passionate about boys. I have 3 boys, and really I feel that boys are being neglected.
Exactly.
And
I
while they're trying
really
to
agree.
do this gender balance, they're tipping it a little bit in favor of the girls. So I would love to read that book as well.
Yeah.
Get to know ourselves more. Thank you.
That's Gege. Gege, I don't know if you remember Gege, but she was in the same department with Chinedu.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she was in event.
Oh, nice.
I know you know Ifoma, so.
Of course, yeah.
Titi, let's go.
My name is Titi Oshun. I am the CEO of Lola's Kitchen. I'm a chef.
Wow.
Right now, I am the personal chef to the SSC to the President on Agriculture, Abuja. And I have my kitchen. Lola's Kitchen is a business I run. I started running it out of passion. I was married to a marriage I broke, and I knew that marriage subjected me to cooking a lot. So I turned it into passion. I started I had to what's it called? Use that as a leverage, start something, so I don't get a shock from the outside world. So I turned it into a business. Probably before my marriage stuff, I used to be a civil servant. But then I got married to somebody that was very luminary and kills your career. So I literally had to be a full housewife. But then I knew how to cook. So right now, I cook. I'm a personal chef, still run Lola's Kitchen.
Wow.
She try it out 1 or 2 or so. And then again, right now, I'm reading law. How to get into family law. And for those man beaters out there, you should watch out for me.
Yeah, girl. Go, girl.
Okay, so my name is Buchi Emefene. I'll keep it very brief. I'm in the real estate space. I'm the GM of Periwinkle Condos Limited. I've been in real estate for over a decade. I started off as a customer service person because I felt like I had it in me, right? I was in it for like maybe 5 years, and then I went into real estate full time. I pinch myself sometimes like, real estate. I had this fear, like, can I do it? Because I've had a lot of misconceptions about it. Mostly when you're a lady and you're in real estate. We'll talk about that later. But being in it, it's a different thing when you're in something and experiencing what you're going through than just reading stories or hearing experiences.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can say for a fact that I don't know how I've gotten here, but the feeling is amazing. It's a lot of work, a lot of sweat. You have to soil your hands, right? But trust me, it pays. And when it does,
Those
it's
days,
really good. I'm happy to be here today. When you talk about the podcast, I'm like, podcast. Well, let's dig in because I like to talk sometimes, even if it's not what I really love to do. But I mean, I know that coming here, I'm going to meet familiar faces I've met. So, I mean, I'll just, easy breezy. So I'm really glad to be here.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hi.
My name is Ekene Adingupu. Studied mass communication, and I had my first career start in advertising. I used to work at a global advertising agency for about 5 years, and an opportunity presented itself to move from advertising to finance. So currently I'm a banker. It was a very, I'll use the word brave and then strange terrain I was going into, because even in school I had zero idea about mathematics. But I always liked the whole experiential customer service, building a brand from nothing to something. And then I went into a new career where you had to be serious, sort of, because finance is really serious.
Yeah.
And so far, I could say in the past 5 years again, in finance, I can say it's been a very, very experiential space. And am I happy there? Yes. I mean, the one is good. So, yeah, when I heard about the podcast from my namesake, I'm like, yeah, I want to be in this podcast to hear from great minds and then learn and also share my story. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. And I can't wait to tell you.
And she's the youngest person here. Imagine how far. So I'm really
Easy
proud
on
to
me.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
My name is Dr. Stephen Charles. I'm the CEO of Daffy's Teachers and Daffy Saints. I'm a mother of 5.
Wow.
And I'm a mompreneur. I had passion for journalism, but all of a sudden I just having kids. We're talking about boys being neglected. I have 4 boys, and one day I just decided to stay home and take care of my kids because they need me more. I'm not saying having househelp is bad. Sorry, I just decided to sacrifice my time for them. But that doesn't mean I'm just home. I have other business. I'm actually the PA to my husband. So I'm happy to be here. When Ekene told me, I was like, why you? As in, I don't know. I was like this, and now I'm like, Ekene was like, no, this is about celebrating our win. As in, I've not even had time to celebrate myself. Okay, I'm just doing, putting more effort. And I've never for once sat down and I'm like, if you really achieve, I still feel I have a whole lot to do. So Ekene, thank you so much for making this happen.
It's all right.
I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah. I'll speak a bit about her because I know that somehow we know ourselves within, but she might look like the strange person here because I met her when I was pregnant and the hospital I used, I'm someone that when I get to a place, I'm very reserved. I try to, but she was so sweet. And even after I gave birth, we're still talking. I know she was very aware of my experiences,
Yes.
I mean, episodes with postpartum depression, and she just took me like a sister. So she would always check up on me. She would
Yeah.
tell me about praying and everything. So when I reached out to her, she was like, "But who am I? I'm just a mom and brother. I'm not doing." I'm like, "No, you don't know what it is to stop everything and take care of your children, and we need to celebrate that."
Yeah, sure.
You know. So congratulations. Yeah. So we'll move ahead. We know ourselves already. So it's a chill time. We'll just get into everything. So Ifeoma is our guest. I mean, our first guest I'll be speaking to first. And my first question to you is, can you take us back to your very first step into your career?
Okay, my very first step was in 2018. I would precise. I was still a young banker, thriving. Sorry? 2018. Thanks for correcting. 20. I'm not everyone is Okay, my first experience was in 2018.
Okay.
I'd done banking there for, of course, well over 10 years. During my course of my banking career, I've always wanted more. I'm naturally a salesperson. Back then in school, I go to Aba. That's why I also like to encourage Nigerian brands, because then it was a big. When I go to Aba, I go to Aba area markets, buy fabrics, make shirts. I mean, get the UK brands, the give to the tailor, say replicate this thing, or don't make this thing. Then they send it back to me in school. Of course, there were no levels then. So it was not something that was in vogue to be a Nigerian brands. So I'll make sure I'm checking to show that they're not trades, because when you deal with Nigerian brand, they might not want to buy.
Yeah.
So not that I was lying, but it wasn't something that we were proud of. So then our Igbo brothers in Aba, they could make clothes perfectly then. Like, of course, now it's not everywhere.
Yeah.
So I always wanted more from life. My parents would complain, "Well, I pay your school fees." I went to University of Benin. I was living in staff quarters, so the parents were like, what is this thing that's driving me? I'm just feeling more from life, you know. So that's how my story of happened. So when I went into banking, of course I was in sales, and I was happy to be in sales. I like to meet people, I like to network, I like to interact, and of course I like to leave an impact. So back to the story. 2018, I was thinking of a business to do. I've done several things as a banker, as side hustle. Sold human hair, sold clothes, and all that. But of course, none of that businesses, multi-level marketing, forever living product, and the likes. But I kept pondering. Of course, for most of them, they were wins, and for most of them, they were failures. So I asked myself, what is that one thing I can do that I'll be able to impact life, and it will be universal, it will be sustainable, and real estate just came to mind. Because over time, like I said, I watched my mom buy properties, and when she needs money for anything, she would just sell off. My mom worked in NEPA then, the PSC, until she retired. Okay, but let me go to properties. So I tried it in 2018 as a banker. I tried to do one or two, but in all honesty, I will say this now. Anybody watching me, real estate is not what you do as side hustle. I must be very frank.
You have to give your full time.
I'm sure
She understands.
So
Yeah.
in 2018, that was my first attempt. I made one or two skeletal sales here and there, but of course, I couldn't excel. So my major career in real estate started in 2022. I left banking in 2022, March to be precise, and the journey has been fantastic.
Wow.
My banking experience helped me a lot. My mantra is to only bring to you safe and secure investment. So of course, from my banking experience, we are trained to integrity is a big word for it's a big deal.
Okay.
I dot the I's and cross the T's. Due diligence for me is a big deal. So it's been an amazing ride.
Wow,
Let me just say everything in this questions.
I think that when you were talking about your very first hustle, which was, you know, getting fabrics and outsourcing them to the, so I think that's where you got your, you know, when you make clothes for Ifeoma is checking every. Sometimes when she sends me an order and she says, "Ikene, I want you to," in my heart, I'll be like, Ifeoma has come, because she would check everything, every detail, to the thread you use, to how the style is replicated. So I think that's where you get.
To be honest, that's like,
oh, that's nice.
this is not about me saying this. I'm very proud of Nigerian brands.
Yeah.
I've been one of our greatest cheerleaders.
Yeah.
I'm proud. Like, people go travel abroad and they don't bother to shop.
Exactly.
Just have fun
And just come back.
So the fashion industry in Nigeria, I'm so proud of, and I was happy because finally I didn't take it to the next level. Although I had dreams then that maybe I would try and do it, of course. But I mean, I played my role then, and I was able to cater to a lot of students then and even bankers then in the states.
That's good. I know you spoke about your mom. I mean, being one of the inspiration and all that. But when you left banking, because for me, I saw you in the bank space, and then it was just very swift. I saw Ifeoma carrying placard with come and buy this. I was like, okay, you know, I celebrate that because I know that when people leave a particular career or job, it takes them time to boot. And you just went, and you did not just go in, you just went with that same push, that drive. So I just want to ask you this question. Why real estate?
Okay, for me, like I said, real estate was, I wanted to go into a business that was more permanent. Land is permanent.
Okay.
Land, it doesn't diminish.
At all.
I want you to be able to do something that will always be useful, will always be there. Something I can build, I can leave for my children to
inherit,
like a business my children can take over. So and I thought of it, okay, what sector of real estate do I want to play? And of course, and I also said I like money. I like the good. No. Everybody knows I love the good life. So of course, from any angle you look at it, real estate will always be either as an investor, either as a sales, as a broker, either as a developer. I mean, there are different sectors of real estate. Even the our grandparents, I didn't even know anything. Just from the lands they had, they were able to do so much. So for me, I was like, so why I chose real estate was because I don't several, like I said earlier, I don't several other things that I got my fingers burned to. Then secondly, I wanted something that at any level, thank God for information. At every level, everybody can do real estate. So for me, I didn't want to do something like, okay, I'm doing